So let's begin with part 2. A simple way to make better impression. The first impression or the first perception is what your personality, your conscience presents itself. A simple greetings of the day and a warm smile has worth of $1,000,000. Action speaks louder than words. We must feel glad to have met someone for expecting same in return, which Dale Carnegie compares with that of a baby smile. Professor James V. McCollum, a psychologist at the University of Michigan, expressed his feelings about a smile. People who smile, he said, tend to manage, teach, and sell more effectively. There is far more information in a smile than a frown. That's why encouragement is much more effective teaching device than punishment. The key is simple. Remove the criticism of your system and give appreciation and praise instead of condemnation, and pay respect to others' viewpoint.
As Carnegie quotes, thus, the sovereign path to cheerfulness, if our cheerfulness be lost, is to sit up cheerfully and to act and speak as if cheerfulness were already there. Whenever you go outdoors, draw the chin in, carry the crown of the high head, and fill the lungs to the utmost. Drink in the sunshine, greet your friends with a smile, and put your soul into every hand clasp. Do not fear being misunderstood, and do not waste a minute thinking about your enemies. Preserve a right mental attitude, the attitude of courage, frankness, and good cheer. To think rightly is to create. All things come through desire, and every sincere prayer is answered. We become like that on which our hearts are fixed. Carry your chin in and the crown of your high head. We are gods in the chrysalis. So, as the saying goes, a man without a smile must not open a shop.
Keep your mind on the great and the splendid things you would like to do, and then as the days go gliding away, you will find yourself unconsciously seizing upon the opportunities that are required for the fulfillment of your desire, just as the coral insect takes from the running tide the element it needs. Picture in your mind the able, earnest, useful person you desire to be, and the thought you hold is hourly transforming you into that particular individual. Thoughts are supreme. Thus, Dale delineates the principle to a simple smile.
If you don't do this, you are headed for trouble. A name is wholly and completely owned by the person with whom we are dealing and nobody else. It sets the individual apart. It makes him or her unique among all others. For many centuries, nobles and magnates supported artists, musicians, and authors so that their creative works would be dedicated to them. Libraries and museums owe their richest collections to people who cannot bear to think that their names might perish from the memory of the race. We should be aware of the magic contained in a name and realize that this single item is wholly and completely owned by the person with whom we are dealing and nobody else.
The name sets the individual apart. It makes him or her unique among all others. The information we are imparting or the request we are making takes on a special importance when we approach the situation with the name of the individual. From the waitress to the senior executive, the name will work magic as we deal with others. Remember that name and call it easily, and you have paid a subtle and very effective compliment. But forget it or misspell it, and you have placed yourself at a sharp disadvantage.
Dale articulates that Repeating the name several times during the conversation is indeed a very effective technique. With this note, Dale introduces the third principle. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and the most important sound in any language.
And that's all for today's video. Hope you liked it. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that you will never miss our video. Thank you.